Hi guys, it's Hugo and welcome back to another video. Today I bring you 10 series that I want to continue or either finish in 2024. So I have to finish series, I have to continue series that I saw for a long time. So 2024 is gonna be my year of that, so I picked 10 books that will either continue or finish a series that I'm very excited about. But before I show you the books, tell me in the comments what is the series that you will continue in 2024 and you are most excited about. I would love to get new recommendations. And let's start. So, the first series I will continue is the Poppy War series and with the Dragon Republic by R.F. Kuan. I've read the Poppy War like 2 years ago. I remember it was like January, February, March, and January was like the Poppy War. And I've read it, and I really enjoy it. And then I enter in a slump and I haven't picked it up so far. So, if I remember the story, more or less, probably have to watch a discussion of the Poppy War to remember all the details. But I remember we follow Rin, who goes to this academy and she studies under this master, and there is a war and she discovers this hidden power inside her and she communicates with the gods and things happen, the war, people dying, things like that. I remember about this Phoenix god, the being like bad guy, but I don't remember much more. So I need to refresh memory, but Poppy War, The Dragon Republic is one of the series I will continue in 2024. This is a duology that I have planned to finish in 2024 and is We Free the Stars by Hafsa Fazil, which is the sequel for We Hunt the Flame. There is going to be a review here soon on the channel, and look at this edition, it's so stunning. So I really enjoy, as you can see by putting the sequel here, We Hunt the Flame. I thought it was very good and I'm very intrigued about the sequel. And the good thing about duologies is that it's very easy to read. I think this is longer than the first one. I think this goes up to the 500 pages. So, could I put this on my reindeer readathon next year? Maybe, maybe not, probably, but I'm very excited about this. I think the way the first book ended left a lot of questions for me, and I'm very excited to see how they're gonna defeat and explain more of the things. So I'm very excited about picking this and finishing a duology next year. So yeah, that's my goal, finishing the duologies that I have. And with that goal, I have to finish another duology, which is The Strange Dreamer. So Muse of Nightmare by Lenny Terror is on my list. So gorgeous. This edition is like the most gorgeous thing ever. I really enjoyed Strange Dreamer. I thought I wasn't enjoying it because of the pace, but the writing style captivated me so much that I loved it so much that I need to know how it ends. I need to know what happened to Sarai. I need to know what happened to Laszlo. I need to know what happened to everyone. So I'm super excited to pick this up, to continue this duology and finish it. So I have 2 duologies to finish in 2022 and will be finished, so I will check my list that I finish things instead of just continuing, so I'm fine. Now, I want to continue this manga for quite some time, but I had the third because the second was out of stock when I went to Belfast, and the second one took, when I say ages, it took like 2 months to arrive. I never got lucky with that store, that's why I don't use it, but it's Promised Neverland Volume 2, which I read Volume 1, and I'm super excited about Volume 2 because the first volume left in a big oh my god moment, so I need the second one, and I already have the third one. So I'll probably put the second one here, but if I'm in the mood, I'll probably go second and third in a row, and then it's like, what I'm gonna do with my life, I need to know more. But yeah, Promised Neverland follows the story of these orphans. We are in this orphanage and then they discover something very wrong happens there, so they decide to escape and the world is not what they think that it is. So it's very interesting. I'm really excited to know what is going to follow next and what is going to happen, how this story will continue and will grow with this character. Talking about finishing things, and one of the things that I want to finish, and I'm very sad it's going to finish, but it's the final book for the Auntie series. So I don't know, The Good, the Bad, and the Auntie, something like that. It's the final book. I'll be waiting for the audiobook because I love the audiobooks, but it's the final book of the series. I'm very sad. I really enjoyed the first one. I enjoyed the second one the same. I know people complain like a lot about the second one, but I love the second one as the first because, you know, if you say the second one doesn't make sense because it's too much, like, the first one is too much. Why are you complaining? I think it's gonna be a great read, and I think it's gonna be a great end of the story. I don't know, I feel like it's gonna make me sad because it's over, but it's also gonna be like, oh, I'm so happy. because I think we'll end in a very, very happy setting, so I'm very excited about that one. Now, a series that I really want to continue, because he's gonna release a new book on this series, is the Erica Foster series, and the next one I have to read is Dark Water, which is book 3. Although I have read book 1 and book 2, I have read like book 6, because I got an arc on NetGalley. So this one involves a skeleton of a young child, a missing girl. I don't want to know more. It sounds awesome. I really like the Robert Grisner writing style. It's very fast-paced, very captivating, very interesting. The stories and the cases are super deep and dark and so edgy, and so you start reading them and there's clues, there's evidence. You're always moving, so and you look yourself and you're like in the middle of the book and then you look again and you finish. So super captivating. I know this is going to be a good book when I'm some sort of a slump, so I'm gonna save that for the slumps. I said that I was finishing duologies, but I forgot about one. I want to read The Heart of the Sun Warrior by Sun Lin Tian, which is the sequel for Daughter of the Moon Goddess, which I love, and I have a copy, and I want to have a copy of The Heart of the Sun Warrior, and I thought, well, I went to Belfast and I bought it on a Waterstones or something, and I forgot. I never got my copy. So I'm very sad because I really want to pick this. So probably I will wait till July, because in July I probably go to Ireland. So I will visit my uncles in Belfast. So I'll probably go to a Waterstones and get that, or order that and get in store. You know, like, keep it safe. But yeah, it's the sequel for Daughter of the Moon Goddess. I really enjoyed the first one. I thought it was very interesting. The characters, the lore, the love, the romance, like this demon thing. Very cool. I want to read the sequel. Probably gonna need a refreshment on names and characters, places, but I think it's gonna be very cool and I really enjoy it, so I'm very happy with this pick. I think it's gonna be like the end of a story. I'll be like, oh, I'll still have the tales of the Celestials, but it's not gonna be the same. This is where our beautiful editions come. You see, most of my sequels are pre-review editions, besides the Poppy War, because I didn't got the chance to get pre-editions, but this is another one, which is Bloodmark by Tracy Dion, the sequel for Legendborn. I loved Legendborn, one of the first books I read here on the channel, like 2 or 3 months in on the channel, so I never continued the series, but I really wanted, because I didn't want the hardback, I wanted the paperback, and then this came out and I was like, I'm gonna grab a copy, and I grab a copy. Fairy Loot, you know, it's hard to get a copy on Fairy Loot, you know that. So I'm very excited about continuing Bree's story and to understand what is gonna be her story, what's gonna be the sequel. I know it's gonna be the 3rd book, so I'm very conflicted if I continue and then just read the next one when it's done, because I will wait for a Fairy Loot edition for the 3rd one, but it's Fairy Loot, it's gonna take ages, but at the same time, I'll be so happy. So I don't know, but I'm excited to read the 2nd one, and then I'll probably be sad because I cannot pick the rest of the series, but it's fine, I can handle it because this is gonna be so good. Now, let's break off the fantasies, let's break off the thrillers, which is just one thriller, but mostly are fantasies. Let's read a romance, and it's The Husband Material by Alex Hall. Look at this. Look at this. He's so cute. Like, he's so cute. I loved The Boyfriend Material. It was my London book on August, when I went to, in August of 2022, and I finished when I arrived, and I love, you know, passing and they say, oh, we were in Charing Cross, and I was in Charing Cross, so I was like, oh my god, I'm here. So I remember the places, and every time I read a book in London, like the Fletcher, I was like, oh my god, I remember that place. You know, it's very funny. I like that. And this is the sequel, and they make such a cute couple. This is Alex, I don't remember the names. One is Oliver, he's here, but where is the other name? Luke. I'm so far behind, I hate names, but it's Luke and Oliver. But they are an amazing couple, and I think their story is so cute. I love the first one. That's why I got these editions, and now the 2nd one, and there's gonna be a 3rd one, so I'm super excited. As you can see, I love a good romance, and they are just perfect together. To finish up this list, it's a book that I'm very meh about it, and I will explain why, but it's The Bone Shard Emperor by Andrea Stewart. Like, the edition is stunning, we cannot doubt that, it's a Fairy Loot edition, but I read the first one, and it was a little bit meh. So until the middle, I was like, I don't understand why the fuzz about of this book. Like, I couldn't get it. I was like, I was not enjoying it. It was very slow. And then start to pick it up. And it started to be interesting. But I still say, there are some POVs in the story. Especially the girl and the one that is like the soldier. Like, the daughter of the emperor is fun. The thief is fun. The other ones, I didn't like it. I couldn't understand. And now I understand them a little bit better. I'm like, okay, this is interesting, but I still don't know if the multiple POVs will help the story, because sometimes I feel like it breaks the stories. I don't know, like, let's see, because the concept sounds good. I still am a bit confused about the bone shard magic. It's still confusing in my mind, so there's a lot of ifs. But I'm manifesting that I will like this book and make me read the third one, because the editions are just stunning. So, I don't know if I can show you, but this is heavy just when it was in her hand. So this, don't fall. These are the books, or the sequels I want to continue, and the series I want to continue in 2024, plus 2 that I don't have physically, so we add 2 to this pile. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments what are your plans. I would love to know that. Consider to subscribe and ring the notification bell. I have my Discords down below. The quarterly book club already has his pick, and the Jonas Book Club is working on revealing his pick for January. It's gonna be a very interesting read, so be aware of that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I see you tomorrow with another video, okay? Bye!